Hello guys, how's it going? AlexTheGrumpyOne here. I hope you're well. Today I got a video on the Xtrons double-din unit. This is the universal unit that we're going to be fitting today in Toyota Supra MK4 95 model. But obviously it fits in most of Japanese cars, especially the old school ones that got space for a universal double-din unit. It's easy to fit actually, and this unit comes packed with quite a lot of features. Obviously you got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you got DAB as well, which was the only extra what I had to order with this unit was the DAB antenna that you plug into USB at the back there. But anyway, I'll talk to you about that in a second. So this unit is TIQ742P. The link will be in the description below, so you can go straight on the website and look at this unit. You also got obviously a large variety of different units there, even specific ones for some of the models that you might have seen previously me doing, like VW group, that they got special shape there and they fit spot on. I've been doing videos for them for the last 3 years and honestly never had an issue with any of the units. It's always been spot on, and constantly they got new stuff coming out with new processors and etc, more memory and quicker and much better response and sound quality as well. So do have a look about this unit. There's lots of spec about it. Like I say, it's about £300 at the moment, but also you got my discount code that I'm going to put in the description below as well, and you can get Black Friday deals soon as well. So yeah, I'm going to unbox it, show you what comes in the box, all the extras you get, GPS antennas and etc, and I'm going to show you how it goes in the car. Obviously you might have a slightly different car, but the process of actually connecting everything and how it works in the car is the same. So that's what I'm doing today, unboxing, fitment, and show you how it works. If there's something you're interested in, tune in and let's get started. Right, so just quick unboxing to show you what you get in the box. Like I said, I had to order extra DAB antenna because my car didn't have one, so they on the website available as well. I'm going to put the link in the description below. There's different options. So you got the manual that I definitely highly recommend going through because it explains all the features and everything you can do with this unit, which honestly if I'm going to demonstrate it today, it's going to take hours. It comes all packed, all the extras are in here, so that is plenty of cables. So the unit itself, really light. It's not big, but anyway, it's still even lighter than it looks. So Xtron's always been great with that. As you can see the model there, TIQ742P. This is all the description of all the wires, all the connectors that you got at the back. You got this in the manual anyway. All the extra holes here in case your car has got universal bracket or slightly different bracket, so you can bolt it onto that. Same on this side. The screen is great. I think the size is perfect. You got the microphone inbuilt in there already. You got the power button or mute button. You got back button, volume up, volume down, reset, hold there for the button, and also the micro SD card there as well. Nice and easy to plug it in there. Obviously, all the connections are here at the back. You got the fan unit, all the stuff, all the extra connectors they got in the bag in the box. They all connect here, and it explains very well what they are. 4G antenna, GPS antenna, HDMI cable, optical cable, and the main power cable, and you got the fuse there already installed. So in the bag you got lots of stuff going on here. Let me get it all out. So that's your extra screws there straight away for the side, in case, like I say, in case you got a slightly different bracket to go on the side of the unit. You got your USB connectors here that go to the back of the unit. There's 2 of them there. You got the main plug with the adapter that goes into the back of the unit. You got your antenna, so you got the GPS antenna there that connects to the back of it. You got another USB connector there. You have got your, everything's labeled anyway, but you have got your SIM card. Push that way, that's it. Lovely. So it goes in there. But like I said, all that is in the description. So that's how it connects, and you got all the outputs and inputs here as well. Everything is labeled really well. Then you got another connector for the camera. So this is to connect your camera into it. Obviously the cover comes off. So that's ready for the reverse camera. RCA cables are here as well. Then you got the antenna here. Again, this is the 4G one. So you got the sticker on the back. You got extra brackets here for the universal fit for the screws. And you got another 4G antenna here. Right, so it was sunny earlier, but it's not anymore. Got the car outside, so we got a bit more light. So obviously the unit is here. I just wanted to show you quickly, obviously, where we're going to be fitting it and what we're replacing. So if you have a look, obviously all the panels in the Supra, they have to come off in order to go behind the unit there. So that's what I got at the moment. There's a little storage box at the bottom. So it's going to be coming out and obviously getting replaced with our new unit. Right, so if you are a Supra owner and you want to see how this comes out, obviously there's quite a few things that are going to need to come off first. Obviously I got a couple of extra items here that are not on the stock Supra, but that's not an issue at all. The whole purpose of this is to get this unit out, and for that you will need to take this whole cover off. To get that whole cover off, if you got the manual, obviously just get this off and then you can pop this by pulling the clips out. Just plastic clips. You will have a wire that's connected there, nice and easy to unplug, so don't worry about that bit. So I'm going to put it down there nice and safe. So obviously you can't just take it off yet. You're going to need to remove this whole top cover they got here, and it's held by some Phillips screws. You got one in there, you got another one there, so there's 2, 3, 4 and 5. Once all the Phillips screws are out, you'll be able to pop that out. Like I said, I got a couple of extra items stuck to it, so I need to be careful. So once they're out, obviously you just pop it off, you pry it down here and the whole cover comes off. Right, so the screws are out. I'm gonna pop that off. It does come out. Obviously you got all the plugs at the back here, and obviously because I got the unit connected there, I'm gonna leave it just laying here. That's all I need. And now there will be another Phillips screw to pop this cover off, but I'm pretty sure that at this point all you have to do is pop that off a little bit from its place. So let's pop it from the bottom. There you go. Don't forget, you obviously will have different stuff connected there. So basically you need to lift that up, so it releases this bit here, and at the back you're gonna have all the wiring. Obviously I've disconnected everything already for the purpose of the video, but you're obviously gonna have plugs going in there, you're gonna have clocks there, a cigarette lighter and a little light there as well. So let's get rid of this, make sure we don't scratch it. So like I said, this is how it's going to end up looking. Obviously it looks pretty complicated because there's a lot of wiring there, but don't worry, as long as you're obviously aware of what you're disconnecting, make sure you either take pictures or obviously just rewatch the video and you know what to plug back in. I got extra wiring here like I mentioned because of all the extra weird stuff going on here. So what we need to do is unscrew that one and the same on the other side. There's 2 screws there. It's nice and easy, get them out and then the whole unit will slide forward. What we'll have to do is remove the control units here at the top that are part of the holder. So we're gonna get them out of there, leave them plugged in, out of the way, and then pull the unit out. Right, so at this point you can get the unit out. So be careful with all the wiring. Handbrake, might as well pull it down. A gear stick, you can put the cover over it so you don't scratch anything. So this unit here, you have to lift the 2 tabs out, and sometimes you got screws on the sides and then it comes out. I do recommend putting the screws back in. This slides off and we're leaving that in there. And then obviously we've got the antenna here that's been connected. You might have slightly different setup, but the antenna is connected there. And then you got the USB that was connecting as part of this unit. I'm gonna undo that quickly. There has been some connections made into the unit and wired in not very well, so we're not gonna worry about them. Well, we will, we're gonna sort them out, but anyway, not for now. We're gonna unplug it from there, which is the plug they came with, and let me just sort this all out. See what I need to disconnect. There's a power feed to something. Okay, so that's my Alpine unit completely disconnected, nothing left there, so I can get it out of the way. The wiring is disconnected as well. I will have to create power supply to the extra wiring that I got here. So my GPS antenna, it got double-sided tape on it. I'm going to put it on top of the units that were on top, so they're going to keep it tidy. The higher the better. And also I put the cover here on my gear stick, so obviously I don't scratch the new units while installing it, just in case. So that's all good. Right, so this is me, it's all plugged in. I've screwed the GPS antenna in there, make sure it's nice and tight. Then 2 plugs for the USBs and the main power one. And obviously don't forget, if you want your antenna to work, you need to plug in there as well. So the next step will be is to undo obviously the original support bracket. In my case on this car is to undo this one, because obviously it holds all the other stuff on there. And make sure that we measure the amount of space you're gonna need obviously from when it comes out of the panel here. So basically what I'm trying to say, fast forward a little bit here, is that in the Supra, if you have got a Supra, you know, most of the people usually end up cutting this panel wider, because you got obviously round edges here. But as you can see, to get it to fit like this without modifying, it's a pain. But I managed to get it done. It took some time modifying the original brackets, but it looks lovely. I'm really happy with the fitment here. There's no gaps anywhere. It looks really good. Right, so after a lot of modifying and changing and sorting out my wiring issues that I had in there before, and putting the brackets on the side to make sure that it aligns with the panel that we got there, which is really a nightmare, because like I said, you have got uneven fittings on here. One goes further than the other one, so it was really hard to align it. Obviously all I got left now, I've put my GPS antenna on top of the unit that I had here. Obviously you can put it somewhere at the top if you want, depending on your car. All I got left is literally just to put these 2 panels into the bracket here, bolt them on, and then I'm going to be able to slide it back in there. I'm going to guide, obviously don't forget to connect all the stuff. So I only got my USBs, GPS antenna and the power cable. And I'm obviously going to be connecting my DAB into one of the USB cables that are going to be in the glove box, and then routing it all the way up there. So yeah, I'm just going to screw that on and push the unit back in and show you in a second what it looks like. Right, so I know this looks messy, I do apologize, but all my 3 USB cables are, I've plugged in the antenna as well. All the cables are here, my GPS antenna is on top of the unit there. It's all looking good, everything's in place, so it's time to put my cover on and then see how it's gonna look. Right guys, the panel is back in, and honestly that wasn't easy, because connecting all my extra electrical devices with all the plugs there, and they weren't very long, so I had to kind of halfway put the panel in and then start connecting it. But yeah, it's all slotted in properly. That bit of the dash is done as well. I just need to put the top bit on, and as you can see, that is looking really good. Honestly, I am surprised I managed to get it to fit in the gaps without cutting the panel, which what most of the people seem to be doing. That looks really nice. No gaps, no uneven gaps. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that is looking really good. So really happy with the finish on that. What I have to do obviously is put all of this back together now, put this cover in, and then make sure that everything's working. Right, here we go, everything's in, all the panels are in, the screws are in, so it's all good now. So obviously all I got left is to turn it on, start the car up, or just turn the ignition on and it should come on. The only thing I got left is the DAB antenna, but obviously that's a separate thing that I bought as an extra. They're going to have to put somewhere around there, take the covers off and etc, guide it in, but it's really easy. Just going to use one of the USB outputs there to connect it, because that's all you need, and obviously make sure the antenna is in the right place. But yeah, with the unit, really happy how it's looking in there. Honestly, there's no gaps, it's sitting in there perfectly. I didn't have to cut anything, so it's looking great. So it's coming up with the message on the drawer is starting, because obviously it's the first time you start it up. There you go, we're in the main screen now. So at this point, I'm gonna try and position my camera so you can see the screen well. It's a bit hard in the Supra, because like I say, it's under a bit of an angle, but anyway, I'll try and get the camera as close as I can. While we're here, let me just peel this off real quick. You still got the protector. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to film this bit with my phone. Guys, like I said, it's all looking great. This is the main screen that you got here. I'm just going to run you quickly through it all. At the top, obviously, you got a drag down menu like a tablet, so all the stuff is on there. I've connected to the internet, to my hotspot, to my phone, so it's all good. You got Bluetooth connections there, volume, brightness, amplifier, and speed as well. Obviously, all the apps will come up on there as well. At the top, like I said, the touch response on the buttons is brilliant. So if you press it quickly on the power button, it just goes mute on, mute off. If you press and hold it, it turns the unit off. This is the back button. This is volume up, volume down, and obviously here you got the slot for micro SD memory card. Here you got all the locations, the battery voltage, that my one's unfortunately getting low. Then you got the volume at any point you want. And you got obviously the apps to close the apps that you want. That's the brightness, sorry, but that's the apps that you got open at the moment, like on the tablet again. Back button here, back button on there on the side. So the radio, so obviously you can readjust all of this. You got the radio option here that you can just press, and it takes you to the radio with all your stations saved on there, FM, AM, favorite. And then you got Bluetooth. You got the phone, the normal media player, sorry, and you got the amplifier, so you can adjust all your settings or select pre-selected ones. So you can go to the main screen at any point by pressing the home button there at the top. So moving on from here, the next cool thing, obviously, you can change the car if you want. There's only 3 of them, but anyway, they're going to have Supra on there. You're going to have obviously the speed there from GPS. You can also choose to put a navigation map on there, or you can put YouTube on there if you want. So I connected my one already on there because my phone's connected. At the bottom here, you got the phone. I'm not connecting my phone to that. It's really nice and easy to do it. All you have to do is just obviously turn the Bluetooth on, and if it's on there, just connect your device. Now, obviously all of this you can change them if you want. So I got DAB there, settings, but if you press and hold it, it gives you the option of all the items that you can put on there, which is all your apps, which I'm going to show you in a second anyway. So that's pretty good. Moving on, obviously you got compass there. You got quick call that you can select, obviously for quick calling some of the numbers. You got the modes there, the evening one, but if you leave it on automatic, it changes in evening anyway. You got the volume controls there, which is nice and easy as well. So you got the GPS monitor. I'm not going to go into all of them, guys, because there's a lot of apps on here, and you can add more apps if you want. Just download them. So you got the amplifier, Android Auto that we're gonna connect the phone to and show you how it works quickly. So all the inputs, the Bluetooth calculator, calendar, CarPlay. Then you got the Windows, obviously Google Chrome on there. Sorry, you got the Google clock. Camera, the fan control. This is to control the fan on the actual unit if you want. And it shows the CPU on there. I left it on automatic, so that's fine. File browser where you can put all your pictures and etc. on there, videos. Gallery, this is where you're going to have your pictures. Gmail you can set up. The maps are there as well. So mirroring, that's the good old app. Music, navigation, Play Store, radio, settings, sound recorder, talk. This is where you can connect into the OBD socket on newer cars, and you get all the data there from the car, and I'm pretty sure you can check the fault codes as well. So you got the videos there. YouTube at the back there. Book Your Study is where you have got buttons on your steering wheel, and you want to obviously connect them to there so you can control the sound and everything else through your steering wheel. My one hasn't got that. So on the settings, you got the general kind of almost tablet settings that you can connect to network, internet, devices that you can connect, driving. This is very important. I'm going to show you something quickly here while we're at this point. What I want to show you is you might go on YouTube and the video will be will have pink screen. And what you have to do for that, go to driving settings and watching video while driving. This on the unit, once you install it, it will be off. So you have to turn it on, and then you're going to be able to watch the videos. But obviously, guys, do not watch them while you're driving, as you should know better than that anyway. But you do need to activate that function if you want to sit there and watch a video. So you got a lot of, obviously, steering wheel keys again on there. Amplifier. If you want Apple or Android Auto to work or not, turn it off on there so it doesn't connect to your phone. Navigation again, voice assistant, you can set it all up. You got extra settings there. So play music automatically when the SD card is connecting. Reversing volume, so this is pretty cool. If you're a bit like me, you can't cope with the noise when you're reversing, this automatically will cut off the noise once you put the reverse gear in. You got battery voltage display, which is what I got in there. It's getting low because I've been doing this for quite a while now. So anyway, you can honestly spend hours on here. You got the apps. So this is where you install or uninstall the apps. Notifications, storage, 240 gigabytes free. So that's pretty cool. Sound and vibration. Like I said, this is like a tablet in the end of the day. You can set it all up on there. You can set up the text size, audio, screen timeouts, brightness level, night display, touch assistive. Security is on there as well, so you can put the pin on your device here so no one can use it apart from you. It's up to you, obviously, what you want to do with it. You got the languages and backup on there as well, and set up the time. So updates are also on there, so you can do it on here. The system updates, so just check there. So that's all nice and easy. You got lots of languages on there. So you just have to add it. Like I said, just like a normal tablet. So moving back, home screen, you can go at any point, like I said. DAB, if you bought the adapter, it will be on here. So at the moment, mine was not going to work because I need to install the antenna. So you got the signal. I did just touch the ground and obviously the bodywork, and I managed to search. That's what you have to do. Just search all the channels. It comes up with this. So that's all good. I'm gonna use YouTube for the sound, just to show you. Obviously, the sound on this is actually really good, to be honest. So I do need to upgrade my speakers on my Supra, which is a bit of an issue, but never mind. I'm just gonna press the video, and as you can see, if I would have done that without changing the settings, this would have been pink now, the whole screen. Because I've changed it, we're all good. So let me just put the volume up a little bit. There you go. So that's my video there. Actually, another extra unit that fit into a Scirocco, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. So that's all good. It works spot on. Like I say, you can have this on the full screen, or you can play it in the main screen. So nice and easy. Obviously, we know how to use this. And yeah, guys, honestly, it's the response on the screen is brilliant. It's really easy to use. Like I said, amplifier, you can adjust all the sound on there depending on what sound system you got. So I'm personally really happy with this. Obviously, I'm gonna the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is really easy to set up. Because I'm filming with my phone, I can't really set it up at the moment, but I've already done it and it works spot on. All the voice controls and the music and the sound, everything works properly. So yeah, honestly, really happy with it and really easy to use, as you can see, and the quality is just amazing. I think this is it. I hope you found my video helpful. Like I said, I know the fitment was specific to Toyota Supra, but to be honest, that probably is one of the hardest ones because of the shape of the dash. But yeah, you got the universal brackets there you can adjust. My ones, I had to reuse the original ones, and I'm pretty sure if you're a Supra owner, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if there's anything that I missed or you would like any more information, please do comment below and I'll be more than happy to provide it or show you how it works on that unit. Personally, obviously I didn't want to click every single thing on there because the video will be hours long, and obviously DAB antenna installation on every car will be slightly different, but do have a look. Obviously for that one, I'll put a link in the description below. The link for the unit is there as well. Have a look at their website. There's lots of options. The units, obviously for every single model of the car that you can get. I've done quite a few on the VW group, which they are like a specific shape and they always fit spot on, and the quality is always amazing. The sound quality is good as well. It actually makes me think of upgrading my speakers now as well, so I might invest in my sound system in there, which is going to be probably next video. But anyway, like I said, if I missed anything, please do let me know. And guys, don't forget they got some discounts coming for the Black Friday, and also you always got my discount on their website that works on any unit, any item on the website. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and comment below. Have a good day. Bye.